Hello everyone, today we are going to show you how you can create a conversational form. As you can see, we are inside the interface of the builder, and here you can find all the previously created forms that are saved, and by clicking here you will be able to create a new one. The first step is to name our form. As you can see below, there are different options about adding URLs for the background, the default one, the landing page. You have a link for the submission page and the thank you page, a landing page even. And you can change the different colors about the text, the button. You have options occurring the submitter, let's say while he's filling the form to be recorded and to receive these records of the videos. Also, you have the option to send the filled and submitted form to the submitter as an answer, except from yourself. You can also add your Google Analytics if you have some inside the form, and the GTM in order to collect all the data in the analytics. We will click on continue, and the second step is general information about the form. This is occurring you in order to know why you have created this form, for which department, about what is the content of the form. So I will select research, and I am creating this form for the sales department. Here the use case in order to know in the future why I have created this form. As I mentioned, you can add a watermark, and you can choose the position of the watermark displayed on the desktop. I will click on continue, and here we have the builder. Here on the top we have the different overviews of our form in different devices. As you can see, the laptop, the tablet, and the mobile phone. Here we have the content. Each slide that we are going to create will be positioned here. We will be able to add more slides with the plus button, to delete one slide or to duplicate it if we wish to. And here on the right we have the configuration of our slides. The first option we have here from the drop menu is the single select. That means that we can type a question, and then on this question we can provide more options as answers, and the submitter will be able to select only one of them. Here in the parameter name, don't forget to always put something like a description about this slide and question. Here you have the option to select or unselect the required option. That means that the client, in order to be able to proceed with the second question, the second slide, has to fill or not the first slide. And of course you have the option to add as a third option the other. Here we have the option 1 and 2. This is from our answers. About the styles, of course, you can add to each slide whatever URL and background you want to be added. Let's say I will click here, and this instantly will change my background. And of course you can change the text style by clicking here, and the color, as you can see, this can be changed too. And in order to add a second slide, I will click on the plus button, and here we are going to select from the drop menu the multi-select. Again, here you will have to type a question and to add again options. Here the client can choose more than one option. The description is optional. If you want to provide them, let's say, with more information or any restrictions about answering this question, you can type it here on the description box. If not, it will be blank, and the receiver will not receive this line. Again, you have the parameter name you will have to add. Everything remains the same. Again, I will change here this, and I will change also the color of my text. And again, if I will enable the background option, I will be able to change it accordingly. I will click on the plus one to see the next one. It's the input. Here again you can type a question, and the submitter will reply here his answer. So I'm adding here. Also here you have the option to add another field if you want. By clicking here you can select it, and to add additional information if the client wants. I will delete it for now. The other options remain the same. I will click, as I see option is required, I will click test and test and name again. Again, here you have also the option to change the text area or to make it as the URL to be added. You have the email if you want to receive the email of your clients. Again, text or number or file. Again, here he will be able to attach any file you wish. Clicking on the next, and here we have the name and surname option. You can request from your clients to fill in their personal information, their contact details. Again, here the labels are the first name and the last name, and if I want, I can make it to be obligatory to fill all the information inside my form. Click on next. Here we have the domain. If you want to acquire information about the URL of your client's website, here he will be able to put it. Let's say link. And again, it's required. Click on the plus one. The email is another option. Here the client will have to type his email, and we can label it again. To the plus button, I will select the phone number, which is the next one. Here the client will be able to select the country in order to have the country code, and also to add his phone number inside. Let me type phone number to the label. Click. Sorry, I forgot to type a question. Please provide us with your phone number. Okay, now we will be able to continue. And also, always where something is missing, here you will have an indication in order to know what you will have to fill. I will click phone here and to the plus button again, phone and phone. Now I will click the multi-input. Here again you will have to type a question. It's an open question, so the client will be able to reply back here. And also again you have the option to add more fields. and each field to be different. Let's say a question: did you like our product? And again here evaluation, receive on time our product. Let's say, and again here you can change it to different types, whatever you want to be added as an information. This is an example, of course, and I will click, let me check something is missing. Okay, here we haven't filled this, and something else is missing. Check name, question, question. Okay, then we have the drop down menu. We will be able to add our choices here, and will appear not as ABC as was the single select or the multi select. Will be a drop down menu, and he will be able to select his answer. No, maybe. Save changes. As you can see here, we have 3 options on our list. I will type the question and I will select test here. We have the HTML here. You can add any image that you want in order to be applied inside. Maybe this image contains information about your services or whatever you want to inform them about. Clicking here will be changed. Okay, image, and again image. Here we have the payment method. The first step is to add your information about your bank details, and after saving it, the client will receive this slide and he will be able to add his bank details to proceed with the payment. So I will click here and type payment. Here you will have the information as I mentioned, and the amount, let's say, to be 50. Okay. And we will continue with the date. Of course, you can type a question and the client will select a date. And of course, we have, let me check, date. We have another option, which is a combination of date and time. Maybe you want to ask them about their availability, and here you will have to type again. Okay. And here we are adding all this information, And the next one is the appointment. Here you will have an appointment preview after receiving an appointment date and time from your client, and you will have to add the ID and tests. This will need to be configured. And the last option is the LinkedIn option, that here your client will be able to add his LinkedIn profile. And I will show you if I want to duplicate this question. Let's say I will click here, and again we have the 16th slide which is duplicated, and if I want I can even delete it and have 15 slides again. If this is the result of the form that I want to send, I will click here on the save button, or I can click on exit button, and again it gives you the option to save and continue or to exit without saving. But be careful, if you will choose the second option, your content will be deleted and not be saved. Even if you are not sure about the result, the final result, or you want in the future to make some changes, by saving it you will be able to click on them and edit. So I will click on exit without saving, and here at the end you will be able to find the form that you have created. If you want to edit any other form you have inside your builder, you have to click here, and as you can see, you can copy the edit link, duplicate this form and make some changes. You can edit it and you can preview it if you wish. So good luck creating your forms.